Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
There, good as new. You'll live.
Then if we can hit the power... looks like you've got your reinforcements.
Master Jedi, I'm honored you're willing to take up our cause. I'm Bek-Talrot, and this is Colonel Marek. We welcome anyone who's willing to fight for a free Balmorra. I requested backup because we've set our sights on the city of Sobrik. It's currently Imperial headquarters.
I have no moral attachment to anything here, except the credits.
Balmorra is more than profit in weapons and factories. We've got culture, history, and heroes, too. Colonel Marek is the most decorated officer in the Balmorran militia, and our man inside the Empire.
Our best bet into Sobrik is an aerial assault, landing in the spaceport and surprising them.
Our transport's an old Republic model. She can carry enough men to challenge the Empire.
But the spaceport shield disables any non-Imperial craft, and all the false promises in the galaxy won't deactivate it.
What's wrong with storming the gates?
You couldn't win. Not without the spaceport. The Empire can hold themselves up in there and launch fighter after fighter.
We've gotten our hands on the Troida Disruptor, a prototype weapon that could break through Sobrick's shield.
The Empire has fail-safes in place, and the Troida Disruptor will only work for a few minutes. Luckily, that's all we need.
But activating it requires enough power to launch a Star Destroyer, and we don't have it.
The only thing that's got that kind of juice is Sobrick's power grid, the largest set of generators on Balmora.
You must have one soldier or technician in this resistance.
Most have never held a blaster in their life. Our only advantage in Sobrick is numbers, and our only way inside is you.
Now, the Empire, anticipating an attack, has positioned fully armed garrisons at each generator.
If you can get past them and siphon power from the generators, we can activate the Troida Disruptor and break through Sobrick's shield.
This is almost going to be too easy for me.
Don't get cocky. The Empire had you blockaded not too long ago.
I'll monitor the power grid from here and contact you when everything's in place. Good luck.
You're fine.
Just as I hoped, the Empire mobilized an entire armored battalion. Keep up the good work, my friend. Imperials are exceeding my expectations. Sobrick's forces have been cut by almost 2/3. Keep up the pressure.
You'll live.
Perfect. Sobrick's defenses have been reduced to the bare minimum. The resistance team is heading in. I think it's best if you follow and keep an eye on them.
Too much is riding on this mission.
You could contribute something to this mission besides bright ideas.
By the time I reach Sobek, it would be too late to help. You're already in position. The Resistance team identified a vehicle depot as their best access point to the Imperial computer system. Transmitting the grid coordinates now. I'll continue monitoring Sobek. If I see trouble, I'll alert you immediately. Keep our new friends safe. Over and out.
Everything went without a hitch. You'll be glad to have me before this is done. I promise. There, good as new.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You'll live.
have control of Sobrik's power grid. Diverting power to the Troida disruptor. That's it. Transferring you to Bek-Talrot. Sobrik's shield will only be down for a few minutes, so make it quick.
The Troida disruptor is activated. Sobrik's spaceport shield is breaking down. I can't thank you enough.
Any other errands you'd like me to run?
You'll be the hero of Balmorra when we win Sobrik. I promise you.
I'm impressed. Those garrisons were tough, and I should know. I was forced to design them. Bek's got good men, but they're not fighters like you and me. They'll need your help to retake the city. Enter Sobrik through the main gates. Fight through the Empire and make your way to the spaceport from there.
I'm always happy to work on my lightsaber techniques.
Good. Think like the Empire. That's the only way to beat them. See you inside.
You're fine. What it lacks in ambience, it makes up for in hospitality. There, good as new. There, good as new.
Have you accessed the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling. Avers and his men opened fire.
Balmorran scum! Murderers! My men are dying. We'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, imp. Bet you've got some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin! These soldiers were defending Balmora!
If you want a quick death, shut your mouth. Otherwise, I'll take my time.
I don't care how obnoxious he is. Killing wounded soldiers isn't right.
Do you read? Colicoid nests stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
Colicoids? They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
We can't flee! Those beasts will kill us!
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today. Huh? I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the colicoids off me.
It's too late. Get out of here. I'll be right behind you.
Here, take these medkits. Maybe the colicoids won't find you.
I hope they tear you limb from limb.
I'm meeting Warren at these coordinates. I'll see you there.
Idiot. Does he really think these medkits will help us?
You won't need them.
What are you... No! No!
Off my relaxing vacation list.
Of course. Not a problem.
You're lost, Beck. Your men are dead and your ship's in flames.
What? How could you do this to us?
Here come your reinforcements. Ask them if you don't believe me.
All I see is a dead man and his idiot friends.
Please, don't make this hard. Surrender or die. Those are your options.
Surely you realize you can't stand against me.
No soldier goes into battle expecting to fail. When the Empire came, the Republic fought, lost, and left. Balmorra needs order, stability, and power to survive. Our future is with the Empire.
At this point, I think enough has been said.
Hear that, Beck? Your backups refuse to surrender. Don't make the same mistake.
There, good as new.
Hello? Please tell me someone won that firefight.
Unless Colonel Merrick wants to start fighting again, I'd say I did.
I'm no fool. I surrender.
Colonel Merrick was respected and revered all over Balmorra. If word of this gets out, we'll lose face, and that means losing support and manpower.
You coward. Weak and spineless, just like the Republic.
The Colonel was once a hero. Let him die like one. Kill him, and put him in with the others. I'll say he fell in combat.
This isn't any worse than you deserve.
At least he did something to help us, in the end. Despite the Colonel's best efforts, you've won us the spaceport. Sobrik will be a battlefield for a few days, but we'll get it under control. Meet me back at the Troida workshop. I'll be waiting.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
When the doctor arrived without you, I feared the worst.
Thought you were right behind me. What took you so long?
I spared the soldier's death by colloquy. Lightsabers are quicker.
You spared? There's a big difference between euthanasia and murder.
Your intentions were merciful, but your actions... We'll discuss it later. This is Nicholan Cord, one of the top resistance leaders. He analyzed the data we obtained from Sobrik, found us a lead.
One of our spies was captured weeks ago, attempting to steal what might be the Empire's cloaking device project. The data revealed where she's being held.
We need to find the cloaking device prototype, not your inept thief.
She may have had the prototype in her hands when she was captured. If so, she knows where to find it. We believe she's inside an Imperial Tactical Operations base. Heavily fortified, protected by a regiment of troops.
Well, that's where I come in.
Colonel Finley commands the Republic's 5th Expeditionary Force. He's agreed to assist our operation.
Trouble is, if that Tech Op space crew sees my troops marching in, they'll close the blast shields. Those shut, there's no getting them open.
The Imperials will surrender if we bring in heavy artillery.
No good. The base is constructed to withstand any bombardment, and they know it.
One of you Jedi could slip inside, disable the blast shields before they close, then the base would be ours.
We'd have to distract that Imperial regiment, create an opening.
My troops provide quite a distraction.
The Resistance must be part of this. Our spy won't talk if I'm not there.
I'll escort the Resistance. That leaves you to penetrate the base and deactivate those blast shields ahead of our arrival.
Nice of you to volunteer me for the hard job.
When you're as old as I am, you can give the heavy lifting to others, too.
I'll prepare my forces to move out.
That Resistance leader. Let's keep an eye on him. His spy is the key to our victory, and he knows it. Get inside the Empire's base and deactivate those blast shields. We'll be waiting for your signal.
You'll live.
It's over. Sobrik is free. I didn't think I'd live to see it. You have no idea what you've done for us. Colonel Marek's sacrifice inspired countless men to join the Resistance. The Republic's promised more men, more supplies. We'll clean things up in Sobrik, and then see what else we can do.
Just make sure to give credit where it's due.
Your name will be in the history book someday. I can promise you that. Commander Madine wants to speak with you. We've got him waiting on comm-call.
I'll speak with him as soon as possible.
Balmorra will never forget what you did for us. Thank you again.
Commander Madine, I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Sobrik is free, and we have you to thank. A battalion should be in the city soon, though it'll be a long slog. You've proven your commitment to Balmorra and the Republic. I've been authorized to ask for your help with a top-secret mission.
I can't agree to something until I know what it is.
Let me introduce Dr. Karsiri, a scientist at the Balmoran Arms Factory.
Lead scientist now, actually. Not that that matters. I don't lead armies or free cities like you.
Dr. Karsiri is braver than he admits. He's working on the whole reason the Empire's fighting for Balmorra, the Barrager planetary defense system.
We've shut down a satellite system and broken through a spaceport shield.
This is different. This weapon guarantees victory for whoever controls it. The Barrager can destroy an entire orbiting fleet without launching a single ship. The host planet becomes an impenetrable fortress.
We can't do anything to the Barrager unless we can control it. For that, we need someone who knows the weapon inside and out.
The weapon's designers are Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis. They refused to work for the Empire and were imprisoned in the Gorinth Brig.
Couldn't you handle this yourself?
I'm only a junior scientist. Having a gun to your head makes you work faster, but it doesn't make you work smarter.
Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis are the only people who can get us the Barrager. They must get out of the Gorinth Brig safely. My scout West Durga is on the Gorinth Plateau. Speak with him. He'll know how to get inside and free the doctors.
If only I'd known what I was getting into.
Keep me updated, Commander. I'll do what I can to keep the Empire busy here. Good luck.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Bad news, my friend. The Empire just landed heavy war droids in the region. Hunter-killers.
The droids are patrolling the territory between you and the objective. If they detect you heading for that Imperial base, they'll raise an alert.
We can't risk the base's blast shields closing before you get there. You'll have to disable those war droids quickly.
The Republic Army can handle those things.
The Colonel's forces are facing an entire regiment of Imperial troops. This is up to you. I'm sending the latest reconnaissance data on the war droids' positions. Eliminate them and continue on to the Imperial base.
Never a dull moment. We should visit war zones more often.
There, you have the data. Be careful. Over and out.
Jungobed, stabo lutumul nunts unzactaz. Mosutugu, no gushle zoruku.
We cannot always understand the ways of the Force.
Lusato monzu sunjal usublulu. Provata gahal gurefes sugurutu ta selvagu.
I'm always happy to work on my lightsaber techniques.
Dar flamkuin uvjagarbeld lutun stema. Ul qualuta meta jurher fut persuno jormolla. Huma, ormalo mentu gorastuk.
You're fine.
I've got the access key to the Gorinth brig.
Huma, ormal omentu gorastuk. Rugul afnamul konfu ensesquenu unswat.
Lieutenant Vecker is going to die, same as the rest.
Fulkaruga musoa, you graduat mun. Junstabu fuqualanqua, pertsana huara.
I'm always happy to work on my lightsaber techniques.
Jonulu hagan datalamutu ondotta joestakon.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Good as new. You're fine. There, good as new. Let's put the Empire out of the prison business on that war.
It's no use. You need an extractor's ID card to operate that elevator.
I'm sorry. I don't think we've been introduced.
I'm a Balmoran who should have kept his mouth shut. Get out of here while you still can. The extractors will be back any...
Not very chatty now, are you, old man? Looks like we have a security breach. And some new prisoners.
You're fine.
The extractors are dead? And you saved us. I can't believe it.
Tell me what you know about the Gorinth Brig.
I know Lieutenant Vecker rarely leaves his interrogation rooms on the lower level. He keeps the most valuable prisoners close by. Here, take the extractor's ID card. If you're looking to free someone else, you'll have to get onto the lower level to do it.
Maybe I'll find someone more useful down there.
Whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it fast. I've watched dozens get on that elevator and never come back up. I'm getting out of here before more extractors show up. Good luck to you.
Back in a pinch. Of course.
Never a dull moment. You should visit war zones more often. Good as new.
Idiots! Did none of you think to stop an intruder? Or are we issuing invitations? No matter. You won't disrupt the work I'm doing to stabilize Balmora.
You seem to have a very high opinion of yourself.
Whether you're here out of some misguided attempt to save these criminals, or you're after Republic interests, you won't succeed. The Gorinth Brig and everyone in it serves the Empire. They live for it, they die for it.
Killing you will give me great satisfaction.
Disarm the intruder. Alive if possible. Dead as an example.
Dr. Malin? Dr. Ortis?
Dr. Ortis, just give me a minute to catch my breath. I thought that fight would never end.
Forgive him. This whole experience has been traumatic. Dr. Meln at your service.
I can't believe you went to these lengths to rescue us. Thank you.
You're only free because the Republic needs you.
I know how these things work. You want us to get you the Barrager. The Barrager is an incredibly complicated and well-protected weapon, as designed. Luckily, our design notes are in contraband. We can use Lieutenant Vecker's credentials to override the security system and get those files. It'll lock down afterwards, of course, but we'll have what we need.
You designed the Barrager, but you need a how-to book?
The Barrager took years to design, and even longer to build. You can't expect us to have the whole thing memorized. With our files, we can create a foolproof spike for the Republic, guaranteed to get control of the Barrager.
Wait just a minute. What about all those prisoners? You might have forgotten everything we've seen here, Doctor, but I haven't. This is our chance to destroy this terrible place. We have to use that override to let these people go. As for the Barrager, we'll figure out something.
There can't be any question marks on this mission, no matter what the cost.
Let me just input the override. There. Years of research and data back in our hands.
You shameless opportunist. I'll help, but only to get rid of the Empire.
We'll get to the nearest Republic shuttle pad and have this ready within the hour. It's been a pleasure.
You'll live. You'll live. You'll live.
Galungas, ut termo nulu uma.
The Force was with me, as usual.
Ul qualuta meta jurher fut persono jormolla. Gahal ravul as John ujuet untumata. Jubguhu zuza haga, noexa nunsa bahala.
I'm glad you're back. We've got no time to waste. Dr. Meln and Dr. Ordis have created the Barrager spike. It's foolproof. They've promised complete control. It's fortunate we had access to their research.
You don't plan on leaving those prisoners in the Gorinth brig, do you?
If we can get control of the Barrager, the entire planet will be free. Our plans hit a small snag. We've been unable to get in touch with Dr. Karsiri, the informant who started all this.
Forget him. We've got the Barrager's designers.
Dr. Meln and Dr. Ordis have been Imperial prisoners for months. Only Dr. Karsiri knows how to get inside the Barrager laboratory. The Empire's massing their troops at the Balmoran arms factory. It's a battle from here on in. We've got to move forward, with or without Dr. Karsiri. My technician Lem Carter's been working on locating the Barrager. He's waiting for you at the Sundari outpost.
Can Lem find the Barrager without Dr. Karsiri?
Lem once detected an Imperial destroyer after it made the jump to hyperspace. If he can't find it, It doesn't exist. I'll keep trying to contact Dr. Karsiri. I'll let you know if I hear from him. Medine out.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
You'll live. Watch your step. That's a long drop down. Belmore's apparently never heard of railings. There, good as new. You'll live.
Warren, I've disabled the base's blast shields. It's wide open for you.
We're almost there, but Colonel Finley detects a reactor surge coming from the base. Looks like the base commander initiated a self-destruct sequence. You don't have much time to stop it. Shut down all the security consoles in there as fast as you can. Hurry!
There, good as new.
Simple enough.
you to the end, but I hope it's a long ways off.
Self-destruct aborted. The base is ours, Warren. Send in the troops.
Doc, what are you doing here?
I'm busting you out, sweetheart. Where else would I be?
I didn't see you in here while I was fighting half the Imperial Army.
I had your back the whole time.
We thought we'd lost you, Metal.
She's healthy as ever. Life signs green across the board.
Why would a Resistance spy who was captured by the Empire weeks ago still be in perfect health?
An excellent observation. I doubt the Empire appreciated your attempted theft of its cloaking device technology.
I never laid my hands on it. The Empire shipped it off-world when the Republic invaded.
We all know that's a lie. The truth will come out, Metal. It's better if you reveal it.
When Nicolin hears the truth, he'll want to kill me. Promise you'll stop him.
We can't make assurances until we know what this is about.
I should have let the Imperials kill me.
Take it easy. Whatever this is, we'll work it out.
The Empire offered me a deal. Cooperate or die slowly. I told them everything about the Resistance. Names, locations, plans.
I knew it. The Empire has been slaughtering our people using your information!
Give them something they can use. Tell them about the cloaking device.
The Empire is studying it at the Balmoran Arms Factory. It's there, I promise.
For all we know, you're sending us into a trap.
I cooperated with the Imperials. I didn't become one.
You know the price of betrayal.
Wait, she has enemy intelligence. She could be an asset.
Cooperating with me doesn't erase your crimes to the Resistance. They'll decide your fate.
Go easy on her. You might have done the same in her position.
I promise her trial will be short. Let's go, Metal.
I've had my fill of this blasted war. We need to get the Empire off Balmora for good.
The Balmoran Arms Factory is the Empire's biggest stronghold. Assaulting this base was one thing, but taking on that fortress...
I know that place inside out. Need a shortcut through that Rancor's den? Well, I'm your man.
From what I've seen, you Resistance people aren't too dependable.
I'm not the Resistance, I'm Doc. Dependable is my middle name.
His knowledge and expertise will come in handy. Take him with you.
Hey, if the Imperials attack with grenades, you can throw Doc on them.
Colonel Finley and I will coordinate a full offensive against the Empire. We'll clear you a path to the Balmoran Arms Factory. The rest is up to you. Get that cloaking device prototype at all costs. May the Force be with us.
Stay alive! See ya.
I'm back.
I live to serve.
You love me. Admit it. You love me. Admit it. You love me. Admit.
Let's go. There, good as new.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Right. Mechanized travel is for official business only.
I'm looking for Lem Karner.
You found him. Good thing, too. Now you can take this off my hands. It's the Barrager Spike. Commander Maydeen sent it over. Your job is to use that to take control of the Barrager. My job is to find it for you.
It must be your job to fight these Imperials, too.
Why do you think these soldiers are here? A sabacc tournament? Takes a lot of power to destroy a fleet. I can trace where it's going and locate the Barrager that way. But the Empire's got power-hungry contraptions all over this battlefield. As long as they're up, I can't get a clear reading. Get me?
Isn't this something you should be handling yourself?
If Commander Maydeen ordered me to cross enemy lines, I'd be proud to die trying. But then I'd be, well, dead. Empire's recalled their full forces here. Republic's doing all they can, but you've got a literal army to get through. Watch yourself. Knock out everything the Empire's got running. Hook this power monitor up to their primary sensor grid, and we'll find your weapon.
I'd hate to get stuck behind enemy lines with nothing to show for it.
You do your job, and I'll do mine. As soon as I've got a lock on the Barrage's location, I'll calm you. Stay safe out there.
You're fine.
Miss me, darling. Of course. I'll take a shot at it.
Good work. Signal's coming in clear as a bell. Most of the power's being drawn to the administrative complex of the Balmoran Arms Factory. The barrager must be there.
Unless you need something else, I think we're done.
I've got Commander Maydeen on hold for you. If we don't meet again, well, for Balmora's sake, I hope we do.
Looks like we were both hard at work. You've got the barrager's location. I've got Dr. Karsiri.
Good thing, too. The barrager lab's been fortified beyond recognition. I don't know if the Empire's aware you took the barrager research along with its designers, but I'm on a new, incredibly short leash. The Empire's made Darth Minax our overseer. She was a slave driver before, but now, any minor setback is grounds for execution.
Your life is likely to be forfeit.
I don't care. With the barrager, the Empire could occupy Balmora forever. We can't let that happen. The Empire's turned this lab into a fortress, and your hack is useless if you can't get inside.
If only I'd known what I was getting into.
No one said getting to the barrager would be easy. That's why we enlisted you.
The approach to the lab's been equipped with new Durasteel locks. The codes are kept on file at Imperial security stations throughout the factory. You'll need to get the codes from each security station, then input them at access control. The lab door should be unlocked when you arrive.
I'll expect you to make sure it does.
I'll do everything I can. I'm in this until the...
Dr. Karsiri! Well, the sooner you get to the barrager lab, the sooner we can help him. Keep this comm channel open. I'll do what I can to guide you. Now get going.
There, good as new. And I thought Balmora was rough on the outside. I'd be lucky to get out of here alive.
Look, Doctor, the Republic has arrived. We've been expecting you. You've stolen the Barrager research and a very specific set of prisoners. It's almost like you wanted to meet me. How flattering.
If you think taking hostages is going to stop me, you're wrong.
Of course. The Republic foolishly sold us on, even when it's clear we've won.
You don't want Balmorra. You know as well as I do that the Barrager will destroy us. It consumes a planet's resources until there's nothing left to defend. The Barrager will win Balmorra, all right, and leave it a complete wasteland.
Let's try to stay focused on a healthy solution here.
The Empire's already ravaged Balmorra to finish the Barrager. I'd give anything to see it destroyed.
You're a fine, upstanding citizen of the Republic, Doctor. And you deserve your reward. Balmorra's already sacrificed so much to help us complete the Barrager. I couldn't possibly let you take it now.
Sorry, lady, but your time is up.
Try it, if you dare.
Everything went better. Of course. Of course.
An open comm call is a blessing and a curse. I heard everything. Is Dr. Karsiri...
He's dead, sir. The Sith's blade struck true.
It won't be in vain. Use the Barrager spike to take control. The Empire will never set foot on a Republic-protected world again.
Didn't you hear what Dr. Karsiri said? The Barrager will suck Balmorra dry.
I'm a Jedi. I don't take orders from you.
But you'll listen to your Republic commander. You came to free Balmorra. What good is freedom if we have nothing left?
We have to make sacrifices for the greater good. Balmorras could prevent another Telos, Taris, or Coruscant. We pay a heavy price for the Barrage's protection, but we have to use it.
This was Dr. Karsiri's dying wish. He wouldn't have helped you otherwise. Please. The Barrager must be destroyed.
The Barrager might be the difference between victory and defeat.
When the time comes, we'll have a choice. Install the Barrager spike. I'll send a squad to secure the lab.
We've all known we were working toward our own destruction. Only Dr. Karsiri did something about it. The Barrager's yours now. I'm just glad Dr. Karsiri isn't here to see it.
There, good as new. There, good as new. Take care.
I live to serve.
The turbolift's locked down, but don't worry. Slicing Imperial security codes is a hobby of mine. Give me 2 secs. Uh-oh. Someone's coming down the turbolift. Get behind me, beautiful. I'll protect you.
I thought the imps had killed you.
You too, Remy? How you making out, old fella?
Same as always. Pretend to cooperate with the Imperials and stab them in the back every chance I get.
The Empire's about to lose Balmora. Start stabbing.
Don't have to tell me twice.
We're in a bind, pal. You know any way into the secure labs?
Sure. The imps put me on waste management. Gave me a data card to get in there. It's all yours. Thing is, there's guards every 2 meters in there.
That's why I travel with a Jedi, Remy.
You're a meat shield, Doc. Nothing more.
She's crazy about me. Now get out of here, old man.
Hello, are you there? It's Colonel Finley. We have a new problem. The Resistance has learned of Imperial research into weapons that use cloaking device technology. If the enemy can hide their missiles and bombs from detection, imagine the carnage.
Right now, I'm thinking of what we could do to the Empire's forces with that technology.
It could turn the tide of this war. You must recover all the Empire's research data on this project and deliver it to us.
There's bound to be a computer hub up there somewhere.
This may be our only opportunity. Do everything you can. Finley out.
I found the files about the Empire's stealth weapon research, but something's wrong. They're starting to erase themselves.
I use turbolift data cards all the time when I was here. They work with computers too. Maybe we can transfer the files onto the data card Remy gave us. Copy them before they get deleted. Worked like a charm. Pretty amazing, huh, gorgeous?
How did I ever get by without you?
Best not to think about it. Those bad old days are over. You suppose the Empire knows we're here?
My Jedi friend.
That's far enough. We're almost done here.
Nicolin, what are you doing?
The cloaking device prototype belongs to the people of Balmora, not the Republic. This is our world, our war, and our victory.
Keep your blasted world. But the Jedi will have that cloaking device. Hand it over. Now.
You have no authority here.
We spent decades fighting for this planet after the Republic rolled over for the Empire. Now you're back to loot our resources? This prototype may be the most valuable technology on Balmora. You're not taking it.
Aren't the Jedi all about justice? If that's true, let us leave with what's rightfully ours.
I can kill you both and take that prototype. No one would ever know the truth. I suggest you give me what I want.
You're threatening us? The Republic is truly corrupt.
At least we know who to trust. Let's get out of here.
You'll have to find your own transport out of here. This one only seats 2.
I never liked him anyway. One thing's for sure. I'm not working for the Resistance anymore. Got a spare bunk on your ship for a superb combat medic?
I thought you'd never ask, Doc.
A gentleman waits for just the right moment.
Warren? I have the cloaking device prototype.
After the blood that's been spilled today, that's a ray of hope. I'm returning to the Republic base where you first landed. Meet me there.
Things didn't work out.
Salamu we mesh we. What are you we he meji?
You'll miss me.
I'm back. You'll live. I'm off.
Hey there. Colto incoming! You love me, admit it. 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 You love me.
I'm back. You're fine. Love what they've done with the place. You could almost forget this was a colicoid nest.
Welcome back. I wanted to be the first to congratulate you. My team's working on the barrager now. They're already looking into duplicating the weapon on other worlds. The Imperials are fleeing in droves, afraid we'll finish before their ships clear the planet. Balmora's free.
That's excellent news.
With the Empire on the way out, all that's left is cleaning up the mess. I'll be out of a job soon. You secured the barrager, stormed the Gorinth Brig, freed Sobrik. The Republic is completely in your debt.
It's time for this Jedi to get paid.
You've been compensated, quite well, I might add. The Republic knows gratitude's hard to spend. There's a lot of work ahead. But Balmora's free. That's what's important. Good luck to you.
I have the cloaking device prototype and the Empire's weapon research data.
We heard about your disagreement with the Resistance leader. He's calling for Balmora to turn independent once the Empire retreats.
Balmora will rejoin the Republic if the people know what's good for them. Regardless, they have no claim to this cloaking technology. I'll send the research data to Coruscant. There's a Dr. Godera waiting to review it. Friend of yours, I understand?
Please, give the doctor my regards.
I will. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Somehow I expected such an important device to be more impressive. I'll deliver this to Master Braga and the Council on Tython. I wish our victory wasn't tainted by your callousness. Killing defenseless Imperials, threatening our allies.
Don't judge me. You didn't witness either of those moments.
I haven't reported these incidents to the Jedi Council, and I don't plan to. Master Braga has great faith in you, and I have great faith in him. May the Force protect us all. I'm sure he'll be eager to hear from you once you've returned to your ship. Farewell.
Master Braga, the mission to Balmorra was a success. We have the cloaking device prototype.
Outstanding. I never doubted you for a moment. How did you find working with my old friend Warren? I've always been impressed by his keen insights.
Warren has a talent for finding the truth.
Those gifts are vital to achieving our ultimate goal. You've brought us a great leap closer to finding the Emperor. But there's a new problem. I've lost contact with my Padawan under unusual and dangerous circumstances. You're uniquely qualified to deal with this.
What is it that makes me so special?
Your former student, Kira, has much in common with mine. Sajar is no ordinary Padawan. He was once a Sith Lord, a member of the Empire's Dark Council. We dueled on Dantooine. Fought for 3 days. I won when I convinced him to abandon the dark side and train as a Jedi.
Allowing a Sith to live is hardly a win. You've only delayed the inevitable.
If you could see how much he's changed, you wouldn't say that. Sajar has fully embraced the Jedi way. Whatever has happened, it isn't his fault. He was guarding a Republic base on the planet Quesh when the Empire invaded and attacked our territories.
If you're recruiting Jedi to fight there, consider me signed up.
My Padawan's safety is entwined with the battle for Quesh. I just spoke with a soldier at Sajar's base. It's surrounded by Imperial forces and my Padawan refuses to act. Without Jedi help, that base will fall. My Padawan won't answer his holo.
Sounds like he's afraid of something, but what?
Only a strong Jedi can help Sajar and save the base. I'm transmitting the planet's coordinates now. Master Braga, out.
Go. He needs you. And you need him.
Can I look forward to you dropping by like this for the rest of my life?
You alright? The holo transmission's over.
This sounds urgent. We should go to Quesh right away. I'll get right on it.